Have you heard of the 5S's? If you haven't, make sure that you watch this video. I am one of the happiest baby on the block educators, so this is something that I hold a certification in, and I love showing parents how to do this because it's like magic. It works every time I do it. It needs to be done properly, so please watch this full video so that you can get all of the information you need to be able to do it properly. And please share this video with anyone you know that has a young baby, is expecting a baby, potentially will be expecting a baby at any time in their life. This is for grandparents, aunts and uncles, friends. Anyone can use this on a new baby and it's wonderful. So please share this, watch the full video so that you can get all of the information you need and enjoy. It works so well.
There.
Is that filming?
Yes. Yeah, it's got the time.
Okay.
Pull a lot of people's
Okay.
roll there a little bit, put it on your back.
Okay.
And you can hold this like this, just like this, just a little bit. And then the next one, this is when they stop crying. You do shushing, but really loud.
Okay.
Okay, there. Okay. So when you swaddle, you're gonna hold her little hands, okay? And then you can pull it tight. Yes, baby girl. Calm down. Okay, watch, I'll show you the shushing. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to do the 5S's, and it's hard to talk when he's upset, so I'll calm him first and then I'll explain it, okay? But if you want to come look close, using these Muslim, like huge swaddling blankets is best. So you create a little corner, hold their hands, okay. You come down first, put your hands back on top, roll them a little, tuck it. Grab the bottom corner, so like all the way down here, up and across this shoulder, so it creates like a V-neck. Hold their hands down. This one comes just to their shoulder here. You pull this one out like this, and it goes right across their chest. Yeah, buddy. And then you can kind of pull it tight like this. Then you have all this extra. You can kind of just tuck it up somewhere. For now, I'm just going to tuck it there, but if they were going to be resting and you wanted it tighter, you could put it somewhere else. So you want it nice and loose right here, but tight around their arms, okay? So that's the first one. The first one is swaddle. And then the next S is putting them on their side or their stomach, like this. The next one, and that's all it took. He'll probably start crying again. The next one is swinging, but in this case you just kind of swing back and forth and jiggle their head like a bowl of jello, like this. Sometimes it doesn't take all 5, but most babies will cry until the 4th S, which is shushing, and you want it to be fairly loud. Shh. the last one is sucking. So at this point, if you were giving soothers, you could pop in a soother. You could give them a clean finger if you want to, or the breast. So at this point, once they're nice and calm, you could kind of unswaddle the top of them and just bring them skin to skin or to your breast. So the way the 5S's work is that Dr. Harvey Karp, he's a pediatrician in the States. He wrote The Happiest Baby on the Block. It's a book that you can purchase online, and I'm one of his certified educators. So this is something that I hold a certification in. The idea is that back in caveman day, there was a 4th trimester to pregnancy, but as we evolved and our brains got bigger, the heads of babies became bigger and they had to be born a whole trimester early to prevent maternal death. And so another, portion of that is that these womb-like sensations of being moved, the sound of blood being forced through the blood vessels in your body, all of these things being nice and snug, it recreates womb-like sensations and they calm a baby. And the way that prevented maternal death is that once babies in their last trimester became head down, these sensations soothed them from being too active and flipping breech, and back then causing maternal death if they weren't in a good position for vaginal birth. So hopefully that makes sense. That's why he believes that recreating these womb-like sensations trigger a calming reflex in the baby, just like they have reflexes for sucking, reflexes, the Moro reflex. He believes that this is also a reflex they're born with for 0 to 3 months, which would be that last trimester. So does that make sense? Does that make sense, Mom?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So this only works well if a baby is fed and changed and doesn't need anything else. Okay? Use this with caution. It's not something that you should use when your baby's crying if they have other needs. I don't want people using this and missing opportunities to nurse their baby or feed their baby, hold their baby skin to skin, things like that. So this is kind of like something that you would use for those really upset babies that have those times of day, those witching hours where you've done everything else that you can do and they're still upset. His time of day is right now, midday, so I either baby wear him, or if I need to go to the bathroom, if I need to have a shower, this can calm him. At least it'll calm him, and then I can, try doing something else with him. So if anyone ever needs more information on how to do this, you could message me, or you could just go online. You could purchase the book offline. I do offer private classes in how to master this. This is something that a lot of dads like to be in charge of. It's something that they can practice, because getting a nice tight swaddle does take some practice. And don't be discouraged if it doesn't work the first time you try it, because it does take some precision, and quite often you do need at least the first 4 S's. So sucking isn't always something that calms babies, but usually by the time I get to the shushing, I can get any baby to be in this calming state. Okay, so you may have to sit like this and jiggle and just watch TV for a little bit, but at least you're doing it with a quiet, non-screaming baby. Or you may be able to get them almost to a sleeping state if you want to get close up of his face. He's kind of almost there, right? And then I could just transfer him to a sleeping surface. Alrighty, so that's the 5S's. Hope that this helps a few people. I know that it's helped a lot of people in the past. I did post a video 2 years ago or maybe a year ago, I can't remember, a while back, of me doing it to another baby, and it circulated the internet and a lot of people found it helpful. So this is the 5S's, day 2.